starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. Today, legislators from across the state gathered at the Hodag Dome, along with hundreds of local people as well, to discuss budget issues. Now, aside from the policy discussion, local leaders say the event was also a great opportunity to showcase what Rhinelander has to offer. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has details.
There are many people here that wish to speak today.
Legislators from Beaver Dam, Racine, Saukville, and more gathered in the Hodag Dome to listen.
We were here to welcome the Joint Finance Committee in their budget hearing to the Hodag Dome.
The Hodag Dome has already hosted Election Day voting, softball games, and the Teen Character Awards.
This facility was a joint effort between the School District of Rhinelander, supporters, and the district itself.
But this was a first.
I think when we were thinking of all the possibilities of the Hodag Dome, this did not enter our thoughts, but it just goes to show you how many possibilities there are for the dome.
The possibilities are something Dome manager Janet Jameson thinks about every day.
One of our priorities here at the Dome is to bring in events besides just sporting events that people can participate in.
The Joint Finance Committee met to give anyone in the Northwoods area a chance to speak about important topics like PFAS, the justice system, and the school funding formula. Organizers say the Dome provided the perfect space for this type of event, especially during the pandemic.
A few months ago, we were contacted by the Joint Committee on Finance asking if it would be possible to hold a public listening session here at the Dome. I think they were interested in the Dome because we have such a large space. The ability to socially distance is something we can accommodate here.
The public hearing was just one of many great events that will bring people to the area in the future. Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Outside, Jeff, another chilly day, but we're getting a break soon.
Yeah, we tried, but we couldn't even crack 40 today. But tomorrow, don't worry, 50s are back in the forecast through the weekend and beyond. But look at these highs again today. This was the last day of this. 38 in Rhinelander, 38 for also Antigo, 39 for Mosinee. It was a cool one today with scattered snow showers out there as well. Out there right now, though, not so much. It's 28 in Rhinelander, 29 for Antigo, 27 Diamond Lake. We'll have lows tonight down near 22 or 23. So similar to last night. Okay, the snow showers we had earlier are now pushing out of here. See you later. Behind it, clearer skies are moving in right now. We are in for a partly cloudy night tonight. And, you ready for this? A lot of sunshine is in the forecast for us tomorrow with temperatures back in the 50s. You ready for that? Your forecast tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies with low temperatures down near 22. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. In the wake of the Derek Chauvin verdict yesterday, today, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers signed an executive order directing state-managed law enforcement to review and update their use of force policies. Now, Executive Order 111 doesn't necessarily change the use of force policies, just requires they be reviewed. Last August, Governor Evers signed Executive Order 84, calling the Wisconsin State Legislature into special session to address issues of police accountability and transparency. The legislature gavelled in, gavelled out without taking any action. The U.S. Justice Department is launching an investigation into the pattern and practices of Minneapolis police. Attorney General Merrick Garland making that announcement today, saying the probe will cover a number of issues.
The investigation I am announcing today will assess whether the Minneapolis Police Department engages in a pattern or practice of using excessive force, including during protests. The investigation will also assess whether the MPD engages in discriminatory conduct and whether its treatment of those with behavioral health disabilities is unlawful.
Garland added the verdict in the Chauvin trial, quote, does not address potentially systemic policing issues in Minneapolis. The 7-day rolling average number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin has fallen by about a third over the last week. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 626 new cases. That drops our daily average for the last week to 671. DHS also reports 3 new deaths today. We're averaging 4 per day statewide over the last week. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, hospitalization numbers, like the death numbers, holding fairly steady. Over the last week, we're averaging about 16 patients in the hospital with COVID-19 in our region, 7 of those in the ICU. Like most places across the country, Wisconsin's vaccination numbers are down a bit this week thanks to the Johnson & Johnson vaccine pause. But the state has now given out almost 4 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine. The CDC reports almost 29% of people in the state have now completed their vaccination. If you are looking to get vaccinated, there will be a drive-through Pfizer vaccine clinic at the Merrill Festival Grounds starting next week. First dose will be given April 28th, the second on May 19th. Both start at 3:30 in the afternoon. You must be able to make both days if you go to the first one. An appointment is needed. There are limited numbers of doses. You can find the sign-up link on the Lincoln County Health Department's Facebook page. By the way, if it rains, the clinic will instead be held at the Merrill Enrichment Center. The state DNR is reminding hunters they can now download the Hunt Wild Wisconsin app just in time for turkey season. The app provides hunters with the essential information they need, things like property boundaries, regulations. They can also drop a pin on their hunting location, track game trails. The app has over 80,000 downloads already. To download it yourself, you can search Hunt Wild Wisconsin in the Apple Store or the Google Play Store on your mobile device. Tomorrow, the Mercer Area Food Pantry will be holding a farm-to-home food box distribution. It starts at 10 a.m. It'll last till the boxes are gone. Distribution is open to the public. It's a drive-up event. Someone else will put the box in your vehicle for you. For more information, you can visit the Mercer Area Food Pantry. Still ahead, we'll hear what's on our viewers' minds tonight in tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. You're watching News Watch 12. We're proud to serve Eagle River, folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
Everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun with prices so low you'll have to bend over to see them. Prices that'll make your eyes pop out. Want to sleep watching TV? Check out our recliners. You want to pass out face first in a sofa? Check out our sofas! And beds! We've got beds! Check us out! Prices so low you'll think we're crazy! Because everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun!
Find your style with Patriot Lighting. Save today with 11% off and choose from more than 700 ceiling fans. Our ceiling fans add elegance to any room and reduce energy costs all year round. We carry a great selection of styles and finishes, so you're sure to find the look that's right for you. Save with 11% off all Patriot Lighting ceiling fans. View all of our ceiling fan options right now on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards. Chevy is America's fastest growing full-line brand. That's why people are taking it everywhere. Taking SUVs like Trailblazer outdoors, confidently taking on new places with Equinox, and taking on more with the most capable Silverado ever. No matter what you do, there's a Chevy that's perfect to take you anywhere. Find your perfect Chevy and get a $4,400 cash allowance on all 2021 Silverado Crew Cab pickups. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Featherstone, unmistakably Featherstone, far from ordinary, right at home. You have dreams, make them reality. Featherstone, unmistakably, unmistakably, unmistakably Featherstone.
Well, if you were wondering, this is the last weekend the sun sets before 8 p.m. for a while around here, so get used to that as we have a lot more daylight out there right now. But today it was obscured by the clouds, and then some snow, and then some clouds, then some snow, then some sun, then some snow. A very unusual day today. An inch of snow here in Rhinelander earlier. It melted very quickly, but still, last year, the last day we had measurable snow was May 10th, so, you know, we're right in there right now. Highs today, though, 38 in Rhinelander, 46 in Shawnee, Toronto, 38 for Medford, so this is unusual. We should be mid-upper 50s. We are not. We're going to get there, though, maybe as soon as tomorrow. The average high is 57. The average low is 32. The record low, 15. And look at that record high. This is what the atmosphere can do, 84 back in 1980, and then sunset tonight at 7:52. All right, so out there now, it's a little chilly out there. 28 in Rhinelander, 34 Wapaka, 27 Diamond Lakes. So, you know, this is what we've been used to lately, but we're going to change that as warmer temperatures are on the way. In fact, look at this trend. 57 tomorrow with lots of sunshine. 56 for Friday, probably a couple late day showers on Friday into Saturday as well. And then overall, the blue is gone. The green is back. This is near average. We like this lingering through the weekend and into next week. After some snow today, not a lot of snow, but a quick burst here at the station. Gave us 0.7 of an inch of snow here at the station. And some graupel out there too today. There's snow pellets across much of the area. Those are now shifting to the south and east, though. We're looking pretty good tonight. We are in a drying out and clearing out trend now. In fact, the back edge of the clouds has made it to parts of western Wisconsin. That is moving our way for tomorrow. That means lots of sunshine for you. Do not forget your sunglasses tomorrow morning. And overall, though, with not a lot going on across the Midwest, the Great Lakes, high pressure really wants to build in. It's going to do so tonight and tomorrow. And this high pressure and that high pressure and that high pressure, they're all friends. High pressure means sinking air. Good weather for us. We were in for a couple of nice days. However, there could be a late day shower on Friday and definitely one through Saturday afternoon. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies out there now. A couple of flurries are still left over. Look for low temperatures down near 22. That's not normal, about 10 degrees below average with a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, it's Thursday already. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. I haven't said that for a while, but it's going to be a little windy. So highs near 57 with a west wind gusting near 30 will make that 57 feel cooler, but who cares? Temperatures in the 50s tomorrow, a big change compared with today. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows will keep Friday mostly dry, maybe a couple showers late Friday night, and then Saturday a couple showers as well, followed by a break Sunday into Monday with some more rain showers in the forecast next week, Tuesday into Wednesday. Justin?
That looks more like it. Thanks, Jeff. Well, it's Wednesday. That means it's time to hand the mic to our viewers. This week we got calls about our Your 2 Cents phone itself, as well as Dan Hagan's hair. But we begin with a compliment for Up North at 4's How We Got Here segments.
To listen to your messages, press L. I just wanted to say, I really appreciate your local history lessons. Always very interesting to know more about where we are from. And I have to respectfully disagree with the previous caller from a couple weeks ago who tried to encourage you to wear flannel. No. The day you start doing that is the last day I'll watch you. A suit and tie shows respect not only for yourself, but for the viewers as well. And hey, one more thing. I like Dan's haircut. Much more professional. Nice job, Dan. Thanks for all you do.
All I have to say is, could you clean the key numbers on your telephone? They're dirty. You know, and in the time of COVID, the services should be clean anyway. That's all I got to say. Nothing big. Bye.
If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call. 715-365-8812, extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319. I'll respond to some of your calls on Friday as part of My 2 Cents. One Northwoods dance team is on the verge of history. We'll take a look at their rather unusual season after the break. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
It's Slumberland's Build Your Room sale. Look what you can get for only $20, $30, $40 a month. Some options for your living room. Just $20 a month when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
Well, hello, Slumberland. Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Think you're managing your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease? I did, until I realized something was missing. Me. My symptoms were keeping me from being there for him. So I talked to my doctor and learned Humira is for people who still have UC or Crohn's symptoms after trying other medications. And Humira helps people achieve remission that can last, so you can experience few or no symptoms.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
Oh, my back. Hey, Dylan, need a mattress? Look what you can get at Slumberland for just $20, $30, $40 a month.
I love choices.
And you'll pay no interest for 5 years. The huge Sealy sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Coming up on your Thursday, we'll be celebrating Earth Day by talking about dairy sustainability across the state.
And Earth Day will be very nice with temperatures in the 50s and lots of sunshine. More when you tune in on your Thursday.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk starts now.
Coming into Monday's game, the Brewers were without 3 of their better players and also going up against a San Diego team with one of the better lineups in the league. But after 2 straight wins, Milwaukee in position for a sweep, but San Diego got on the board first. It's former Brewer Trent Grisham beating the shift. That's an RBI single, and the Padres lead by 1. But just 1 inning later, Jace Peterson at bat. This pitch runs up and in on his hands. It doesn't matter. He muscles that ball the other way, and we're all knotted up at 1. Now in the 6th inning, trailing 2-1, but not for long. Omar Narvaez hits that ball Farvaez. That's a lame joke, but oh well. Milwaukee's got the lead. Jace Peterson homered later on, and the Brewers bust out the brooms. They sweep the Padres with a 4-2 win. The Milwaukee Bucks season feels like a roller coaster so far, but they still have to face a meat grinder in the next few days. The Bucks have 2 straight games with the top-seeded Sixers, and then 1 more battle with the Atlanta Hawks. They sit just 3.5 games behind the Bucks in the standings. But in the meantime, Milwaukee's making moves to bolster their roster. The team brought in veteran forward Justin Jackson. He originally began the season in Oklahoma City. Jackson's bounced around for a few years between 3 teams and could provide a break glass in case of emergency option. Meanwhile, the Bucks also extended Mamadi Diakite to a multi-year contract. The former Virginia Cavalier has played in 11 games this season and was a star down in the G League earlier in the year. Tomorrow night, the Bucks will host Philadelphia. Tip-off set for 6 o'clock. The NFL Draft works like an unofficial beginning of a new football season. We're just 8 days away, and I could not be more excited. New players to the league will obviously be making big adjustments, but now they could be keeping their same numbers. The league approved several rules and bylaws today, and one of the bigger talking points, jersey number options have been extended to different position groups. May not seem like a big deal, but I could talk sports uniforms all day long, so to me, this is huge. And if Alan Lazard or Jair Alexander want to go back to their college numbers, I'm all for it. And speaking of changes, the league also announced that the new 17-game schedule will finally be released on May 12th. Dance doesn't get the love that it should. While every sports team dealt with struggles during the pandemic, the Lakeland Union Dance Squad not only battled through them, they had a season for the ages. And now they're on the verge of history.
We definitely came to a lot of challenges, but we're strong, we're tough.
Through injuries and low numbers, the Lakeland Union dance team got a little help from from an unlikely source.
It was kind of to the point where they needed more girls to join. I missed dancing with everyone, so I just started dancing with them, and I was put into the routines.
Although she began the year as a manager, Victoria Haling now has a chance at an all-state selection. And that's something she never saw coming.
There were 4 of us, and then I got injured right before regionals, so then they had to perform with 3 girls, and they still qualified, which was really amazing. I knew that the girls were strong enough to do it.
The journey to state was made even more difficult with no supporters in the stands.
The girls dancing in front of an empty gym was really weird, and they couldn't get into it as much as they probably would have in person. Right now, everything's so unstable. So just being there for everyone and letting them know that you're there is really the most important thing.
But a season of ups and downs can provide a great learning experience.
I was out for 4 of the months of the season, so I'm definitely able to handle more than I thought I would. These high school kids surprise you, and the perseverance and grit that they put in everything that they do is pretty incredible to watch and be a part of.
Lakeland's dance team has qualified for state in both jazz and pom, and the virtual meet will be judged this Sunday. Justin?
A small group, but they are mighty. Thank you, Nate. Wisconsin is known for many things. Packers, cheese, beer, our beautiful lakes here in the Northwoods. But you might be surprised to learn one thing, which Wisconsin led the nation last year. We'll have details after the break.
Every living creature on Earth needs Mother Nature's water for survival. From the family pet, whether it's the dog, our fish in a fish tank, to the precious little munchkins running around, for 7 decades, Maher Water Corporation has been supplying and treating this water for the entire family with products made here in Wisconsin by Water Care. So call us today for the cleanest, safest water around.
Summer is about having fun, not worrying about your old, outdated dock. Portadoc's corrosion-resistant roll-in or post-dock aluminum dock systems offer durability and longevity, as well as functionality with multiple configurations and decking options. Virtually maintenance-free Portadoc systems will keep you in or on the water all summer long. Visit your local Portadoc dealer, and welcome to where the land ends and the summer fun begins. Dvorak's Docks, Highway 45 in Elko. Tomahawk Sports Center, North 4th Street in Tomahawk.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Plover, Madison.
At Lenz Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Lenz truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenztruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenztruck.com. Lenz Truck. Huge auction, Horan's Garden Center, Eagle River, Wisconsin. Nearly 2,000 lots, trucks, Kubota tractor, nursery stock, garden art, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
You're watching NBC 12 from where you live.
This past year, Wisconsin led the nation in paired kidney exchanges. According to officials at UW Health, their transplant center alone performed 64 paired kidney exchanges in 2020. It's the first time the state has led the whole country in this category in about 20 years. UW Health officials say they were not surprised by the news.
A number of people every year drive from Milwaukee or Chicago. They drive past a number of other transplant programs to be able to come to UW to get their transplant.
The accomplishment comes despite the hospital having to shut down their programs twice last year because of COVID. However, due to their flexibility, doctors say it was easy to get the ball rolling once they could open.
We ended up as a whole, as a transplant program, doing the most transplants that we'd ever done. If you count, lung, heart, liver, all the organs put together. So it was a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of organizing, a lot of changing policies when the pandemic was changing.
To learn more about paired kidney exchanges and potentially becoming a donor, you can visit uwhealth.org/livingdonor. April is Occupational Therapy Month. More than 213,000 people nationwide work in the occupational therapy field, and they're being celebrated for helping clients across the country live their lives to the fullest. Aspirus Rhinelander's clinic has a patient that is using OT to regain mobility. Newswatch 12's Megan Mamlock has details.
When a person receives treatment at the outpatient therapy clinic at Aspirus Rhinelander Clinic, they have multiple ways that therapy exercises can treat their injury. And for patient Patty Lewison, it has been a journey.
Well, I fell on the ice and I got a left shoulder rotator cuff injury. Then I had to have surgery, and then I've had up to now almost 4 months of rehab and therapy here.
Occupational therapist Mary Jane Keller has been helping Lewison get back on the mend to full motion with exercises such as...
We do more manual therapy, so soft tissue mobilization, joint mobilization, moving those stiff joints so they get moved, range of motion, moving the joint so it goes through its fullest range, as well as strengthening, and then self-cares or ADLs.
Lewison's curated therapy includes...
I do the weightlifting and then the pulleys and some different stretches. And then there's some different exercises with a ball.
Though occupational therapy helps many, there are some people that confuse physical therapy and occupational therapy.
Physical therapy generally will work with lower extremity, but also more the back and the spine. Occupational therapy works more with the upper extremity, as well as breaking down activities during the day so we know how to build them back up.
Thanks to Keller's help and a lot of hard work, Lewison is back to an almost full recovery.
It has helped me immensely. I went from being able to do nothing to now I can do everything, pretty much.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need an expert who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for Spinal Aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Dear road rivals, gotta say, I'm impressed by how hard you've been trying to kick quality up a notch.
Maybe one day you too will be named best-selling small SUV in America. A for effort, yours, RAV4.
Right now, you can lease a new 2021 RAV4 for $219 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle-Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
If you like NFL football, like the Packers, and also like Disney, then a new line of t-shirts is just for you. The shirts combine NFL teams with popular Disney characters. Think Mickey Mouse, the Avengers, Star Wars even. They also feature the names colors and names. New apparel can be bought online at both NFL Shop and junk food clothing websites. They're also available at NFL team stores across the country.
Okay, good deal. All right, the 10:40 flight is here early again. There it is right there. It'll leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. It's going to have good weather tomorrow as well, heading to the west. It's going to be bright and sunny tomorrow morning with temperatures hanging out in the 40s, eventually getting the 50s by afternoon. Looking outside right now, though, not so much. It's 28 in Rhinelander currently, 35 Eau Claire, 33 for Green Bay. So it's chilly out there, but this is kind of the last night of this for a while as we have warmer temperatures on the way. And they'll get here tomorrow. Okay, the snow we had earlier is now pushed off to the south and east of us. Those were some pretty heavy bursts of snow today. Almost an inch here at the station. That is now gone. The back edge of the clouds is right about through there, moving in our direction. So we are in good shape for tomorrow and much of Friday before we get some rain showers in here late Friday into Saturday. Overall, though, a pretty quiet forecast until we get to later on next week with showers on Tuesday into Wednesday.
A few days to enjoy before we get to then. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon's next. Have a good night.